this is how I really feel about Sears. Did have a dash, but now it's in a million pieces. I rolled it over like 3 times with the loader. Hi, I'm Alex, and welcome back to another vlog day. All right, well, this was going to be a Duro replacement, but yeah, I kind of rolled it over a few times on purpose. It was giving me quite the hard time. Steering's locked up, and it wasn't doing what I wanted to do. It did have a dash, but now it's in a million pieces. The dash is already broken, so it needed to be replaced anyway, but now I'm parting this out. Mangled the steering wheel up pretty good too. But yeah, these things are pretty tough. I rolled it over like 3 times with the loader. Little remnants of dash. But yeah, it's gonna be a parts mower now. I'm gonna take everything out of it. Transaxle, front steps, seat. So yeah, it's kind of unfortunate, but I kind of damaged that fender too, which kind of sucks because I would like to have kind of rolled it here, and then I think I broke some welds in there too, which is kind of unfortunate. So once I saw that, I was like really pissed off, and yeah, rolled it over like 3 times. The 3rd time made it look like this. I rolled it off of the edge there. You can see, maybe you can see a little pile of parts when it hit the ground. But yeah, I'm pretty upset. I was just trying to take it out back to the collection. This got mangled too when it hit the tar, but yeah, I'll take what I can. I mean, the transaxle is the one thing. I mean, I've been looking for a transaxle, so that kind of works out. I got a nice fresh set of wheels again, add to the collection. I guess I got a mechanism, maybe a steering wheel now that the dash is gone. Who knows if that will even come out though. But yeah, kind of unfortunate. I kind of bought a sticker kit for it and everything. But I mean, that hood can now go on Josie. So, I mean, I guess there's a few wins out of that. But I mean, I was flipping it over with the loader. It flipped over like 3 or 4 times. It just cleaned my yard, and it just dug holes in my yard. So it was just pissing me off more and more. So yeah, I flipped it over a million times. So I wish I got that on video because that was pretty cool. So this is how I really feel about Sears. Just kidding. Just kidding. But yeah, it would be nice to have some spare stuff. So, you know, lose a whole machine but gain a bunch of parts, right? So anyway, that will fuel parts for another Duro, I guess. I need to find a Duro. I want to find something to swap in a 301, and maybe I'll just find a steering wheel. I mean, I just need a steering wheel and a dash technically, and I can get this going. So I'll definitely cool down, get my blood pressure lowered, put this to the side, and maybe come back on this. So yeah, just another thing that just, you know, I was just trying to put it back in the line, but it was just being a pain in the butt. So, but yeah, no, I've started on the backyard renovation. Tomorrow I'm gonna get to burning that wood. So yeah, I need to get to that. That's not good. That's a lot of wood to be burned. So, but yeah, that's up for sale. That's getting sold. I just sold one of my plows here. I'm not sure what this is. That's a 10-inch. That's going up, and then that's a 8-inch maybe. Looks smaller, so I threw that up for sale. They're not hot they're not hot. They don't go quick. So just taking my time with that. Stanley getting put to work. Got the litter whisker on the back there. And then as for the backyard, it's just a mess. I mean, I went to my pile of another thing that pissed me off. I had to get my car in here and get the loader out, but I got stuck back here because I was getting to my attachments. Just realized I have yet another snowblower attachment, so I'll throw that up for sale. I kind of found the good one, the Harbin, or whatever it's called, Haban. Found the good one, so no need for these anymore, putting them up for sale. But yeah, no, this didn't look like this. I drove in perfectly fine, backed out, I backed in, and then I was like, nah. So I came out and then pulled in, grabbed the litter whisker, and then it got stuck way up here. So I went forward to gain some momentum, and then I got stuck right there. And then, yeah, so it was just stupid. You kind of have to wait until summer and when the water gets evaporated from the ground and let the ground dry out. So, and it never dries out back here. I mean, look, there's a swamp. I mean, it never dries out back here. When we did have our little drought, though, it definitely did. But yeah, I can't wait to get this place looking nice again. So definitely gonna move all those. Pretty much most of these blocks are junk anyway, and can't pretty much get all the blocks out, scoop that out into my pile, get that gone, set up a little temporary pit right here, and just start feeding stuff in and feeding that in. That's the plan tomorrow, all day, just burn. So yeah, anyway, I'll keep you updated. I guess this will be a little vlog. I'll do a little weekend vlog. I haven't done one of these, so yeah, that's kind of the plan. So I'll probably be feeding that in, and at the same time I can move all these blocks into a pile and get rid of all that. So yeah, this is the plan. This is the current lineup. So I'm working on purchasing 2 more mowers. It's a big ordeal, so I don't want to really get into it, but yeah, I don't know. I got Larry in there. This is gonna happen, so there's gonna be some of you that are not gonna like this news, and then there's some of you going, ooh, that would be cool. So my plan is I want to get started on the hydro drive, something. I think it's, yeah, hydro track. That's what it is. I want to get going on that. So a lot of you aren't gonna like this, but Wally is probably never gonna go back together. Yeah. Sorry, but yeah, Wally's probably gonna never be a thing again, because I'm gonna steal the grill and put it back on this, because that is getting swapped. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it, actually. I don't know. Diesel, maybe just a 3 or 6 horsepower diesel, a 301, 212, who knows. But I do know I want this to be a mower. So maybe, I know they make, oh, it's that time. Oh, they're there. They're flying back from south. So yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I follow a guy, but I definitely saw a guy that I think he comments, or maybe he doesn't, maybe I just see him, but I'll put his video here. He put a 3-cylinder diesel in one of these. Like, I don't want to copy him verbatim because that's his thing, like he should get credit on it, but maybe put a 3-cylinder diesel in something, maybe not the hydro, because he has one just like this with a 3-cylinder diesel in it, and it's pretty cool. I think it's out of a Cub or a John Deere, so it's really cool. I really want to do that. I mean, they only make, I think it was like 13 horsepower or something stupid, like 16. For a 3-cylinder diesel, it should make a lot more, right? But it's not meant to. It's meant to be probably really torquey. But it sounded cool, so I want to put that in something, whether that be the only candidate I really have for an engine, which is the hydro. I don't know. Let me know. That's what I'm trying to ask. Let me know if you like the 3-cylinder diesel idea, or if you like something else to go in there. Let me know, because that seems cool. It would be a whole different setup though, because like how it faces, it needs a radiator. The shaft points inwards the wrong way. So there would be a lot of figuring out how to get that to work, but it would definitely be cool. So yeah, let me know. Another update I have for you, Corbin might need a mower. He's gonna let me know, but if he does decide to get a mower, who's leaving? So I told him there's mowers that aren't leaving, right? They're mine. But I told him that, what do you want? What do you want? Do you want an SS12? Because that one can be yours. I can make that into yours. Do you want the SS15? You know, he ran Joey for a long time, so maybe Josie can go to him. Does he want an SS16? Does he want an Onan? So, you know, I asked these things, and, you know, all I have available is an SS12 and an SS15. But I can help source out the desirable one he wants. Like, does he want the 10 horsepower SS10? Like, what does he want? You know, I told him that. Let me know what you want. And he definitely told me it needs to have a mower deck. No problem. I got a pile of them over there, plus in the garage. So I was like, that's not a problem. I mean, I have a mower that I'm probably not going to mow with, which is the Hydro. I'm not mowing with that thing. Maybe I will, but it has the mount, so those mounts can go on any tractor is what I'm trying to get at. I believe Josie has, yeah, Josie's all set up for a plow, all set up for a mower deck, and then the SS12 doesn't have any, so that's where that one would have to take that. It looks like, oh, it looks like Skip actually has the setup, but it's missing the engager one, which is no problem. I can find those online. Actually, I'll order one since that now I know that. Maddie, looks like Maddie has yep, a complete setup for a mower deck. So yeah, the SS10 doesn't, which I feel like that's special. So, but it looks like, yeah, it looks like, and then Stanley doesn't have a setup, which I would like to have a setup for. So I actually have a plan to take Stanley's engine out, which is kind of unfortunate because I kind of started running Stanley this past like week, and I've fallen in love with it again. But I think that's a better candidate for like a 10 horsepower diesel. So that's gonna get a 10 horsepower diesel. I need to look for a complete mower deck setup on it because I would like to mow with that as well. So yeah, the engine's going out, and it's Cranky Motorsports is actually taking that engine, and we're gonna trade for something pretty cool. So when that happens, I'll definitely let you know. So he wants that engine, so I was like, sure, what do you got for, what do you want to trade, blah blah blah. So we came up with something that was pretty cool. I do actually have something that, so that means that's an ST12. I actually have the ST16 engine overhead, the one that a lot of people don't like, I guess. So I don't know if that engine really runs or anything, but I have it, and worst case scenario, maybe it will go in there, who knows. So anyway, that's enough talking for now. I think I've updated you on pretty much everything. The current state that I'm at is I got Larry in the garage. It's actually been sitting in there with no progress being made because I'm waiting on a carb rebuild kit. The float in it was cracked and nasty, so actually I can show you. Cracked and nasty. So again, Cranky Motorsports. He's been, you know, we've been communicating a lot. He's a great person with a lot of knowledge. So he's been helping me out. So he recommended a kit that I think he actually put on Big Red here, and replaced that with a brass float. Sorry, I'm dark. Inside the garage. Get some light for you. So he recommended a kit for this. Probably can't see it, but it's all cracked up. Yeah, can you? Anyway, I don't think you can see that anyway, but he recommended a kit for it, so I purchased that. Oh yeah, there you go. See all the cracks. What would? Yeah, there you go. That's a good one. but it's like that all over it. Oh yeah, there you go. Yeah. So what happens is there's foam inside there to keep it buoyant. And when the cracks open like that, fuel will get and soak into that foam and weigh it down. And then you'll just have a bunch of fuel spitting out because it's not going to stop because the float's not telling it to. So yeah, Larry's in here, and Larry's getting set up to be a pretty amazing snowblower setup. Yeah, it's going to be a cool setup. It's going to be a snowblower rig, dedicated snowblower rig. Because that Haben snowblower is meant for a 16 horsepower and up. I mean, it's not meant for it. I mean, I got original manuals with it, and it said that you could run it with the 12 horsepower or a 16 Onan horsepower setup. So with that being said, I need a cab, right? So I picked this bad boy up and got a cab for it. So here it is, real glass, and then it has a wiper motor, so that will be cool. I'll run that to a switch, and it will run a little baby windshield wiper. So yeah, we'll get that figured out. The kind of the plan is to put fabric all around it, or put sheet metal, make it look like a real cab. It's a little tiny, so I'm gonna have to do customization, but finding a Sears cab is like almost impossible, so I'm not really worried about it. We'll get it to fab up, cool. But yeah, that's enough talking for tonight. I will catch you guys tomorrow in the morning on that fire. All right, so we're in the car, and yes, I just grabbed a mower deck for a Rhino. The mower deck that Rhino had was rotted out, which was unfortunate. So I'm gonna color match it to the other one. The other one was white, kind of like that. But yeah, this is my Saturday. I was supposed to go out there early, burn some wood, but it was calling for rain, and it didn't ever rain, so could have got to it, but then that guy hit me up. So yeah, I was talking to that guy all night, trying to get a few things, but I'm trying to budget, trying to not spend a lot of money at once anymore, so kind of just hanging out, and yeah, so I just grabbed that for cheap. It's the smaller mower deck, so you don't pay a lot of money for those. But yeah, that's what I'm doing today. It's about mid-afternoon, maybe a little later, whatever 1:30 would be. But it's like 1:30. I kind of have been editing all day, so nothing really to report to you guys other than this. So yeah, I'll just update you if I do anything else that's recordable. Quick little update. I kind of got right to work taking everything off of that deck, realizing that the green one is a little different. It looks like the skis that went on here, these ones, bolted on right here to this one, and this one looks like it's been welded. Doesn't really look like it has all the points for it, so I gotta make do with what I got. And then like all the pieces that I don't use, that's like the whole baggie of parts. Anything I don't use on this, I'll throw up on eBay, like this. I'll take that off, get them cleaned up, making it look nice, sell them on eBay. People always need bits and pieces, so yeah, this deck. Yeah, shouldn't be able to do that. This deck was just not good. There's not one panel on here that is good, besides the cover, actually. So anyway, yeah, this one had tensioners and stuff here and had a 2-belt system, whereas that one didn't have any of it. So there's bits and pieces that I'm taking off this one to put on that one. And yeah, we'll make kind of 2 into 1. Then anything I don't use will be thrown up on Facebook. I believe this was missing also in the green one. So yeah, we'll just make 2 into 1. We'll make it do. I think I can get it. I mean, I just drill out holes for the other one and then square them up maybe. I don't know. We'll see. Or just put normal bolts in it. But you can see 2, 2, 2, 2 for the skis that run on the bottom. I might just call them skis, but they're rub rails or whatever, to keep it off a certain distance off the ground so the blades don't smack the ground. So, and then same with this, how that mounts. It's got this whole system here. I'm gonna try to put that on the other one. The other one has the has a system on there, but it doesn't look like that one. But if that works, then I'll use that. So then I can just throw that up on eBay. So yeah, moral of the story is whatever I don't use gets sold. Whatever does get used goes on the other one. And we'll clean up the other one, make it look nice. So yeah, another project out of many projects. But you know, just doing what I'm doing. Stay busy. So anyway, that's a little vlog for now. All right, so a little bit of an update. Look at this. I have a lot more inventory than I thought I did. But, ooh, doggy. So, yeah, I kind of got things out, put on the shelf here. Got electric 3-point hitch, bunch of, looks like a whole nother spare 3-point hitch in there without the base. We got like Skip's 3-point hitch that's on Duro. We got an SS16 front chassis. We got 2 rears. One's actually for Wally. 2 starter generators, bunch of grill stuff, 3 covers. This one's for an SS15. These 2 are for SS12s. This is actually Skip's, so that has a place. Got a front engager, which is good, I believe. Skip? Yeah, Skip is missing this, so that's for Skip. I think this is for like a 10 horsepower, 12 horsepower, like Rhino. Got my fuel, 2 big tanks, the ST16, I'm thinking, hood, just a bunch of bagged parts, whole front end. Got a grill piece, actually have a second grill piece coming into the mail here soon. And then I have to part out that blue one, as you all know, so that will have more, so I need to get the other shelf in there. And then got tires out here because my tire tree is full in here, so I got 2 rows. And I got a bunch of Mower Deck stuff that I need to put on, so I have plenty to fill up a whole nother shelf. So 1 shelf full, that one's on wheels, so that one can come out. And then over here I got a bunch of stuff I need to part. That's like a 16 horsepower ST16 engine, so I heard a lot of people aren't a fan of those, so I would like to get one that's complete, and that will be the parts one for that. Got a seat over here, got 2. I got to take that dash off, that's another thing. I kind of cleaned this out. Got Rhino over here and the loader here. I have Wally's transaxle completely torn apart. I'm gonna have to get bags and bag all that, because yeah, why not have a spare one. Over here on my shelf, I've been plucking away at it. Got a lot of my like car mechanic stuff, paint, bunch of my my bin to bag stuff all over here. Still got a bunch of stuff to organize through here, but then this shelf will come out and go over there. I'm possibly gonna buy another one of these, set it up over there, then put this stuff over there, then bring that over. I'm not sure yet if I even want to keep this here. I got bins and stuff down there full of just like car stuff, not tractor stuff. So I'm gonna buy new bins and dedicate the first 2 rows of just bin stuff, just miscellaneous. So kind of getting it organized. I'm getting there. I'm just trying to slowly move out of here. Still got a bunch of tools and stuff that have to go over into the other shop, especially with that drill press needs to go over, because I do find myself using that a lot. I got a rotor tiller there. So I got a lot of stuff just piled in here. I got a snowblower attachment tucked away in there that needs to go up for sale. I'm just kind of selling things out. I got Fenders over there. I need to grab those. So that's the first snowblower attachment that's up for sale. Once that sells, then this one can go up, but I forgot. I got another front end over there, so I just don't got room for this anymore. So it's a good problem to have. These are Fenders. I'm sure they're off of a SS16, or literally probably work for anything. But yeah, I just got to find a home for all this stuff. So I'm thinking move the toolbox to there, take that out, and put 1 shelf over there, and that will take care of that. But I'm also thinking of that was gonna be removed right away, but has been a shelf at the moment. And I'm thinking once that's gone, I just put 2 shelves there. I think I like that better, and then I can keep that like that. So here's another few things that I can move over. I've just been like accruing stuff, which is nice. I mean, when you have a mid build, like you're building something like this, I've been looking for one of these. This is not the right panel for this. The right panel is straight here and shorter. This is more for like the SS16s, like the older ones. But this will work. So I almost paid $40 for one on eBay, but I got one, so I'm happy there. I found that while cleaning, so that's nice. But yeah, let me get that. This is kind of just my leaf blower. I needed a place to live for now. But let's go get that other front end, put that on there. So I got 2 spare front ends, which is very nice. I think I was gonna use that black one for Wally, but Wally's not really gonna be a thing right now. Kind of put that on hold for a long time. So let's get this front end over here. Ooh, that was tougher to get at. This came off of that one, which is complete junk. And that one, I'll have a 3rd front end and more tires, so good to have. I am gonna look for another roller like that. Put that in there. There's another one. 2 front ends, make it a 3rd. But I am gonna find another one that's not jacked up. I mean, that one needed just a new dash, I guess, but I don't know. I'm gonna put that out because I think the most valuable thing is that transaxle, honestly. I really need a spare one hanging around. So yeah, so this will be parted out. So I'll have another front end. 2 of these brackets hanging around, that'll be nice. I'll have a whole front end assembly, the rear tires, another seat. I do like the seat. I have plans of making bar stools at your like kitchen, make some seats out of those. So it'd be nice to have. And then I'll probably throw that midsection up on Facebook or something. I'll have another rear end. Actually, no, I want to keep a midsection. So I'll have a nice bunch of spare parts. Maybe I won't keep these because this one's bent and that one's cut. It's unfortunate. So I probably won't keep that, honestly. So yeah, be cool. So starting to have some parts laying around. So when I do have builds and things need things, I'll have them. So that is absolutely sweet. So I'll definitely keep you posted if I buy another shelf or just move this one. So slowly moving out of this. This is kind of just going to be the storage shed for now. Stay out of that one. Stay in this one. Like the tractors that need to be under cover will be, and like the only ones that really need to be covered are these 2. So yeah, this one, I'm not happy with this one. If you saw that video, it went together great, and then it's kind of been rolling some blue smoke there. I'm not liking that. So that means it's burning oil, which is not good, because I just put a lot of effort in getting it running. So, but yeah, you can see that mower bracket. I have one of those, so maybe that's not for one of these. But anyway, I'll figure that issue out, get a fresh battery on that, and put the mower deck on. I have to do that. That'll be part 4 of this thing. Either part 4 or, yeah, probably part 4 of this. I kind of said it was over with the series, but I think it's going to be part 4. So then this thing, it is what it is. So yeah, I love it as is. So it needs more weight though. I'm going to find Cub wheel weights for the inside, double stack Sears weights on the outside, or find a John Deere with a Sears weight. So hard telling, unknown, not sure yet. This thing needs to be dragged out. I got to do a parts run, scrap run. So I'll get all that scrap, and then there's a bunch of scrap stuff like that I don't need. That I'll keep. And then there's a bunch of scrap behind it that needs to go. And then I'll drag this out, just needs a starter, so easy cash right there. So, but yeah, and then I'll do a dump run with all the stuff that's not metal. So get this yard cleaned. Same with these things, just moved. I want to keep them because that has the plate in here that I need to take off. So that plate I want. So all this wood can be thrown in the wood pile. Extra seat. And then this thing's just pretty much junk. I'll probably take the engager thing off. I know Anthony wants that. Then this midsection I'll keep. And then I think, yeah, this is pretty thin, nasty. That's cut. So midsection will probably go in scrap pile. And then the dash I'll try to keep and save. Same with this steering shaft, I'll try to keep it. So yeah, pretty happy with that, I guess. Does it have the, oh, it has the front, doesn't have it on that side, but it has this mower engager, so I'll take that off. I have a spare one of them. So yeah, anyway, that's the kind of update. If I get more done, then you'll see that. Oh, there's the bars for skips. 3-point. So that can go in the 3-point hitch section. So yeah, I gotta figure out how to put that electric 3-point hitch onto Joey. So we'll go right there. There we go. That's kind of in my 3-point hitch pile. But yeah, that 3-point hitch is gonna go on Joey, and then we're gonna put the roto spatter, whatever they want to call it. I call it a whatever, rotor tiller is what I call it. But that's gonna go on here, and it's gonna do the entire backyard. So that'll be a cool video. And then yeah, I put this setup was in there. I put it in here because I need to take the plow off, which will be easy. The back blade might go onto something else with 3-point hitch because that'd be nice to level out some of the backyard. And then this thing, I got to take this off. I'm gonna include everything with this one and sell it. So the days of these are done. I might actually hang on to this one a little bit longer than the rest, just because I'm kind of determined to get it running. Honestly, I'd like to see it do something. I mean, there's a guy in Canada that I watch. He has this exact one that runs perfectly and flawlessly. So I'm determined to get it running. I think I can get that one running. So, and I can show you current day what everything looks like. Currently, I got the litter whisker on that, on Stanley. That thing's running and driving. That I haven't attempted. That runs and drives. That I haven't attempted. That just needs a key switch, and that one needs the engine to be bolted down too. Then over here, my attachment pile. You know, I got that works great. Nothing wrong with that. That will go up for sale. That's a spare deck that I have. That's Joey's deck that will go on. I think the spare deck is actually, yeah, in decent shape. Looks a little rough. It looks like it's very close to being junk, but I think I can save it. So that's just a spare deck. I need to buy another spare deck just to keep them going. So if I see one, I'm gonna buy it. So because I think if I can find another one that looks like that in decent shape, I'll part this out, make that part out, so I can have spare hubs, spare linkage, engager thingy, spare mule, and brackets, the good bracket and everything, and have that be a part out if I can find another one, because it appears that I have plenty of mowers with the points on them, though everything has one. Wow. Everything that I'm keeping has a mower deck setup. So I'm keeping that one, has it. Larry will have, or Skip will have it. And then that one will be sold. Josie, I'm debating on keeping. The Hydro has it, and I'm keeping. That one doesn't, but I'm selling. That has it. Larry has it. And that doesn't. Okay, so one doesn't that I'm keeping. So that's sweet, actually. So I'll just buy one and have it set up there. So that's cool. Cool. So anyway, that's your update. I will, sorry for the talk, but this is kind of a vlog. I mean, this is kind of the point. It's a vlog day setup video. So I'm going to talk a lot. But anyway, that's it. That's everything going on. Kind of your March update, almost April update. So I'll kind of post this the week of. I know there's 6 videos that are backlogged right now, so I do apologize if I'm jumping ahead. This is kind of the future, and then you'll see 6 videos that are kind of come out. So yeah, I think Rhino part 3 will come out, and then then you're caught up on Rhino at least, and that's really like really into the future. And then you'll see this video probably this weekend. Yeah. So this is a pretty live update for you guys. This is everything that's happening right now, and then you'll have 6 more videos that are coming out, 7 or 8, because I'm really behind on my plowing shorts. So I want to get those all out before the snow stops, because you're not going to want to see plowing videos in the middle of summer. I know I wouldn't. So we'll get the last few out, and then sneak peek to what's coming. That's a cab. So there's a lot of future stuff. Larry, you don't know about Larry yet, but I am working on that as a mower. So it's a lot of future stuff. You'll see it's coming out. I got a lot of backlog. I'm sorry, I'm trying to get everything out so I can be current day again, but that's what happens, man. I just keep moving forward. So anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you guys in the next vlog day. Hopefully, you know, we'll be caught up. But yeah, we'll just catch you in the next vlog.